Hey guys, Tori here. I'm going live in about 5 minutes, but I thought I would pop on here early so that people could come on and hang in, hang out with me. Um, I am going to be making some Valentine's Day cards today, and I thought that I would go live, and I'm actually making these Valentine's Day cards using the crepe paper main squeeze collection from Memory Lane Scrapbook store, one of the design teams that I'm on. And I know I'm a little early, but I thought, why not come on here and give people some time to come on before I start. So I'm actually going to be starting in 4 minutes, but I wanted to kind of like let the notifications go out there and link it to the social media platforms and all that jazz. So if you are here, say hi, tell me what you're up to today, and I'll give you a little shout out. I'm just coming on here to post on the platforms where I am. But I know that there's some of you already on here, so woot woot! Yay for coming early and for being here. Thank you for joining me. Let's see. Okay. I'm just posting it. So the Organized Miss, you win the prize for being the very first person to join and for being the first one to comment. There's no prize other than the fact that I think you're awesome. So thank you for joining me today. You're awesome. Seriously, you're awesome. You always join me on my live videos and I love it. I'm posting on Facebook. If you wouldn't mind, if you're here and you know you might have some friends who might want to join us for our Saturday crafting session, would you do me a huge favor and like this video and maybe even share it? That way nobody misses it, because I would hate for people to miss it. And honestly, every time I go live, there are people like, oh no, I missed it, I'm so sorry. And I feel bad because I know that they wanted to be here. So I'm just posting this on Facebook. See if anybody wants to join us. Let's see. There are 3 of you here. Hey, you guys. So Dina is the Organized Miss, and she's drinking coffee this morning and working on my cards. That's awesome. I'm going to be working on cards today too, Deanna. And Mad Poet is here. Hey. What are you working on today, Mad Poet? Or are you just going to watch? Either one's good. But I would love it if you guys would craft with me. I'm going to start in 2 minutes making some cards. I just need to post on Twitter that I'm going live in 2 minutes. Twitter. Also, by the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you should. It's Tori_Bissell. I honestly have like the saddest following on Twitter ever. It's so sad. But that's okay. I don't really promote it that much. I mostly just like just tweet things. Random silly things. But if you want to just hear my randomness, you should join me on Twitter because I post really random things. I mean, I also post whenever I post a video and things like that, and my Instagram posts and stuff, but I also just post random quotes and stuff, so yay Twitter. Okay, so I posted it on Facebook and Twitter, so hopefully people will come join us, even if they're a couple minutes late, so that's okay. Hi Daisy, thanks for joining us. Mad Poet is doing nothing today. She needs some inspiration. Well, I hope that I have some inspiration for you today. Thanks for sharing it on Pinterest. That's a good idea. Okay, so we're going to start in 1 minute. There's 5 people now, but I know some more people will join us any second. I am drinking hot chocolate today. It's almost empty, but I'm drinking that. Are you guys working on anything? You guys should make Valentine's Day cards with me. It is not too early to make Valentine's Day cards because Valentine's Day is 1 month away today. By the way, am going to be on a cruise on Valentine's Day, which I am super psyched about. Daisy said she liked when I did the wedding layouts live. You're fun to listen to. I'm washing dishes right now, so I'm glad I have some great company. Oh, yay! I would be happy to be your company as you wash dishes. She just sent out her Christmas cards. You know, I sent out Christmas cards late too. You're not the only one. Okay, I'm gonna start in 1 minute here. Just see if anybody else wants to join us. Now, you guys, this is awesome. You're going to be the first ones here. I actually have 2 gifts for you today. I have a coupon code, and I also have a giveaway. So you are lucky ducks that you're here. So the first one is I'm using the Crate Paper Memory Lane, or I'm using the Crate Paper Main Squeeze collection, which I got from MemoryLaneScrapbookStore.com. And if you go to MemoryLaneScrapbookStore.com and use the code Tori20, you can get 20% off your order, which is epic. And they still have the Main Squeeze collection there, which is super adorable and will be great for Valentine's Day cards, but also for other things because it's just so stinking cute. And the second gift I have for you is a giveaway. So we're going to do a giveaway on Instagram. If you post a picture of your project, and it can be any project, and use the hashtag crafting with Tori, Memory Lane Scrapbook Store is going to do a giveaway, and I can't remember what the giveaway is, but I'll figure it out and get back to you. And you have 1 week to post. So post something that you're working on and use the hashtag crafting with Tori, and you could be entered to win a giveaway from Memory Lane Scrapbook Store. So again, that's Tori20 to get 20% off at MemoryLaneScrapbookStore.com, and use the hashtag crafting with Tori to enter the giveaway. So Flexibility07 is with us, and she said, yay, first time catching you actually really live. Oh, good, I'm so glad you're here. And she's in Germany, and usually I'm live when she's sleeping. Yeah, sadly, most of the times I go live, it's like nighttime because I work during the day. But it's Saturday, and I don't work today. I do work a lot of Saturdays, but today I'm not working. Okay, why don't we get started? It is 12:02. And there are people here waiting for the goodness that is Valentine's Day cards with the Crate Paper Main Squeeze collection. Now, first thing I wanted to say is that if you're going to make Valentine's Day cards with me today, feel free to use whatever supplies you have. You do not need to use this collection. But I'm hoping that I'll still inspire you if you have this collection or you don't. Now, this is a Valentine's Day collection, but honestly, I love this collection so much. It's so cute. So I thought that I could use it for some Valentine's Day cards that I'm going to make. And I would love to know in the comment box what you're working on, if you're going to make some cards with me today or if you're going to make something else. You can work on whatever you want. You can even work on dishes if you really want to, like Daisy is. So I have a couple things here. I have the Main Squeeze Crate Paper ephemera, which this ephemera is perfect for Valentine's Day cards. It's going to be so cute. Like, honestly, look at this super cute little, like, thing. Oh my gosh, so cute. It's not going to fit in there. I'm going to put it in here. I just got a little container out so that I would be able to have everything with me. So I have the ephemera. I have the 6x6 paper pad, which has gold foil on it and is stinking adorable. I have these sweetest puffy stickers from American Crafts. These rose printed chipboard letter stickers, which I'm not sure if I'm going to actually use on any of the cards, but I thought I should have them out just in case. And then I have these stickers from Crate Paper. They have gold glitter on them, and I thought they would be really cute too. And then I have the paper, the 12x12 papers, and this one specifically is one that I want to use for some of my Valentine's Day cards today. Oh no! Well, Mad Poet says she wants to make her own paper, but she can't watch and edit in Photoshop at the same time. Well, I'm hoping that you're choosing me over Photoshop. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you can edit and listen to me, I guess. If you wanted to just listen, you could totally do that. But I would love for you to hang out with me. Now, what did I do with my... I can't find my guillotine trimmer. It's around here somewhere. What I want to do is I want to cut apart this cut apart sheet, because I actually think each of these sentiments would be really perfect for cards. So I'm going to cut that apart. And honestly, 3x4, 4x4, 4x6 journaling cards like this are perfect for decorating cards. Like, they're so great. So I'm going to cut that apart. So while I'm working on this, I'll talk to you about what's coming up. Tomorrow, actually, yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. I forgot what day of the week it is. Tomorrow, actually, I am flying to Florida, which I'm super excited about. I'm going there for work, but I don't even care that it's for work because it's a lot warmer than it is in Toronto, that's for sure. Where are you guys from? I know that we have Flexibility07 from Germany. Is it cold in Germany right now? I'm assuming it is. Mad Poet and Daisy and Deanna, where are you guys from? Is it cold? Maybe you're from Florida. Well, if you're in Florida, tell me what the weather's like, because I am so excited to come to Florida and get away from the snow and the cold. Oh, Lynn's in Maine. Yeah, well, I imagine Maine's not very much warmer than it is in Toronto, is it? Organized Miss is in Kansas. Yeah, I bet it's cold in Kansas too. Okay. Oh my goodness, these are so cute. Okay, so that, I cut apart that cut apart sheet. By the way, that cut apart sheet was called Honey, and it's from the Main Squeeze collection by Crate Paper. Mad Poets in Russia. Yeah, I bet it's not very much nicer there. Coach Paulo 5 is in South Carolina. It's cool at the moment, but we actually had snow for 2 weeks. I bet it's a little warmer in South Carolina than it is in Toronto. But I don't know. I haven't been to South Carolina in a few years. Just seeing if there's any other cut apart sheets here. Okay, there aren't. So I'm going to just put these aside. I'll come back to those. So what I have is I am going to work on, I think, 30 different Valentine's Day cards. I don't know. 30 was the number that I just came up with. So I think I'm going to work on those. So I already got the card bases out and folded and ready to go. And the way that I like to do card making, and I don't know if that's just me, but I like to do it bulk, like do it all at the same time. I don't usually just make one card at a time just because that's too much work. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use the 6x6 paper pad, and I'm going to cut some pieces of paper. These cards are slightly bigger than the paper pad, but that is okay. I'm going to cut some papers down to go on the front of the card bases. And I'm going to need 30 papers. So we'll just pick those out. Just going to put this to the side for a sec. So Lynn says that it's warm. It's 31 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm not very good with math. In Canada we use Celsius, but I know in the US you use Fahrenheit. So 32 Fahrenheit is actually 0 Celsius. And it is currently, how cold is it in Toronto? How cold is it in Toronto? I'm Googling things while it's minus 12 degrees Celsius. So for all my American friends, that's 10 degrees. Flexibility 0 says It says, did I say 30 Valentine's Day cards or 13? I'm making 30, so 30. She's wondering who I'm going to give 30 Valentine's Day cards to, or am I going to sell them in my shop? I'm not planning on selling. Oh, look at that. I can cut that apart too. That's super cute. Is that the same as this? It is. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Okay. I'll cut that apart in a second too. I wasn't planning on selling them in the shop, but maybe if I have a couple extras, I will. I like to give them to friends and stuff like that. Like, I just like giving them away because it's kind of fun to give Valentine's Day cards to people. Like, I know that I'm like a grown-up, but I kind of like hanker back to the days when I was in like elementary school and you'd go around giving people Valentine's Day cards. I don't know. I just love it. Oh my goodness, look at this card. It's so cute. Okay, I'm not going to use that one. I just don't think it'll look really great on cards, but it is really cute. I give them to friends. I give them to co-workers. I'm going on a cruise. I might want some of them for the cruise. I don't know. Different things like that. Lynn says Julia Child used to send Valentine's Day cards to her friends and family instead of Christmas cards. I am all in favor of that. Honestly, I just love making cards and I like giving them to people, and I think people enjoy getting Valentine's Day cards. I mean, I think they enjoy getting any kind of card because there is not enough sending of like handmade cards these days, in my personal opinion. I just don't think there's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 30, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's not going to be 30 in here, is there? 20. I should have just looked on the front. There's 24 sheets, so yeah, there's not going to be 30. But I'm going to use all of them except for one, which is this one, because I want to save it for something else because it's super cute. But look at that. Used a whole 6x6 paper pad. Or I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to use it. Let's see what people are saying. Love the paper. Aloha from Hawaii. Oh, wow. Man, I wish I was in Hawaii right now. That sounds so nice. Crafting with Aloha Sherry says that. And Flexibility07 says, that's a really cute idea, Tori. I never thought about it like that, just giving them out to friends, and I'm sure some of the friends would really enjoy it. Yeah, I think so too. I agree. Homemade cards equals happiness. Now, the other thing I was thinking about, and this is kind of like a surprise, because I actually am surprising myself because I didn't think of this before. But earlier I mentioned that we're doing a giveaway on Instagram if you use the hashtag craftingwithtori and post a photo of your project on Instagram. And if you use that hashtag, MemoryLaneScrapbookStore.com is going to give away a prize. But I'm going to give away a couple of my cards too. So I'm just going to pick a couple random people who use the hashtag CraftingWithTori from now until next Saturday. And I'll send them a handmade by Tori Valentine's Day card. Mad Poet says, why watching you tear paper makes me so happy? I don't know. I don't know. It makes me happy too. I just love paper. I think it's because it's pretty papers. So let me see. By the way, I am using Recollections Value Pack cards and envelopes, which I got from Michael's. That's where the card bases come from. So 5 inches by 6.5 inches. So I'm thinking if I cut it down to 4, that'll be good. And I'll put this on the front. It's a little small. Maybe I should have gone 4.5. Okay, well, I'll still use it, but the rest of them I'm going to make 4.5. Cut, 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 cut. I'll use this one because that one's too small. I need a different, like, I feel like, so I have 2 paper trimmers. I have this Tonic Studios one, which does have an arm that extends to 13 inches. And then I have this little one that only goes to about 4 inches. And I think they're both Tonic Studios. And it's not it's not a good enough size. I need something like in between. I don't know. Can anybody recommend a paper trimmer that's like smaller than this, but bigger than 4 inches? I would like that. Should I do 4 3/4 or 4.5? Let's do 4 3/4 and see what that looks like. 4.5. So, okay, by the way, if you're making cards with me, here's how I like to make cards. I like to do bulk. I like to pull out all the paper and cut it down and make like a, what do you call this? Like a mat for my embellishments and goodies. So I cut it down so it's slightly smaller than the card. So there's a little bit of the card poking around. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'm going to cut down a bunch of papers so they are 4.5 inches by 6 inches wide for this card base. Now this is a bigger card base, so just make sure that if you are making cards and your cards are slightly smaller, because most cards are not this big, that you're cutting the paper down so that it's the right size for the card that you're actually working on. Because the card I'm working on is that size, but the card you're working on might not be. And don't worry, we'll use these scraps because I'm a big believer that we should use our scraps. Also, if I have leftover scraps, I might make a Scrap Your Scraps page, which has been a while since I've made Scrap Your Scraps page, and I know there's some of you who miss it. The other day, somebody on YouTube messaged me, and they're like, Tori, are you still planning on making scrapbook layouts? Because if you're not, I'm going to unfollow you. I was like, okay, first of all, that's sad to unfollow me. But second of all, I am planning on it. I've just been really busy with December Daily. But December Daily is done, so I'm excited. Now I can work on Valentine's Day cards and other goodies and things like that. Oh, I love Valentine's Day. I don't know why I'm single, so why should I love Valentine's Day? Nobody gives me chocolates or presents. I send cards to all my friends and nobody sends me anything. But I think that's okay. I'm going to call it Galentine's Day. Like gals. Best gals. And I don't think you have to be like in a relationship to love Valentine's Day. It's all about like lovey-dovey and loving the people that you care about. And people wear pink, which any day that people wear pink is a good day in my book. I don't know. What do you guys think about Valentine's Day? Are you pro Valentine's Day or are you anti Valentine's Day? So I know there are some people who are anti, and probably because it's like, I don't know, because it's like an opportunity for stores to sell stuff. But honestly, I don't really buy anything from the stores for Valentine's Day. Instead, I just make things for people because it's fun. Mrs. RHB77 says Galentine's Day is cute. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of fun. And like, then I get to give Valentine's Day cards to my friends and coworkers and stuff, and it's just sweet. I agree, Lynn. It's not just about romantic love. It's about like celebrating all love. And like, you can love your besties. You can love your friends. You can love your YouTube subscribers who are hanging out with you on Saturday. It's like different kinds of love. I love my dog. Although he doesn't give me anything on Valentine's Day either. That's okay though. Okay. Okay, so I've trimmed down a bunch of those card bases. So those will go on the front of the cards. And I remember that I said there was not enough because there's 24 papers in that paper pad, and I took two of them I didn't use, so that's 22, and I need 30 cards. So I'm going to use some of the 12 by 12 paper too. I'll use some of these. By the way, if you're wondering, all of these supplies are from the Crate Paper Main Squeeze collection, and I received them from MemoryLaneScrapbookStore.com. I'm on their design team. They have the best stash. I mean, not stash, like they have the best products. And I know I'm totally biased, and I totally get that. But she stocks like Crate Paper and Maggie Holmes and Paige Evans, all my faves. By the way, if you're going to shop at Memory Lane Scrapbook Store, use the code Tori20 to get 20% off. Okay, so 22, 23, 24. Oh, this one's pretty. That'll be cute on a card. This'll be cute. And I can use each side. So I'll do one card with this side, one card with that side, one card with this side, one with that side. 26. Ooh, this one's cute. Kind of looks like a giant thumbprint. This paper, by the way, if you're wondering, is called Perfect. It's from the Main Squeeze collection. I don't know why it's called Perfect. It kind of sounds like they were going for like a cat vibe, but this kind of looks like a thumbprint. Maybe that's just me. And the other side doesn't look like cat related at all either. Whatevs. Crafting with Aloha. Sherry says she is pro Valentine's Day too. Me too. Me too. It's dinner time where Mrs. RHB77 is. Where are you that it's dinner time? Is it dinner time in Europe? Trying to decide. I want to cut down a few more. Oh, this one. Oh my gosh, guys, I love this paper so much. It's so cute. This one might be one of my favorite papers. I just love these little hearts. They're so stinking adorable. The back side's really cute too. It's just a light pink polka dot. It's dinner time in Amsterdam. Oh, awesome. I've never been to Amsterdam, but I really want to go. Atelier Vintage Rose. I'm not sure if that's how you say your name. Says her mom sends her Valentine's Day cards every year, and her husband gives her a chocolate and flowers. Aww, all year long, so they don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Well, that's nice if he still gives you chocolate and flowers. If he didn't give you chocolate and flowers, like, at other times of the year, then that might be sad. Hi, Laura. I know, the papers are so gorgeous. I love them so much. These are the Crate Paper Main Squeeze papers. Okay. Ooh, this one's pretty. That'll look cute on a card. I tend to like to use the 6x8 papers just because they're like the, what do you call it? They're scaled down. But some of the 12x12 papers I think will really look cute on a card too. Like this will still look cute on a card even though the pattern isn't necessarily scaled down. So, and whoops, dropped it. So I feel like go for it. Don't hold back. Use your 12x12 papers. And honestly, some of us have way too much paper. We need to like make some things. Stop buying. Just make. Make. I mean, obviously, we're still going to buy it because this is cute. And if Memory Lane Scrapbook Store didn't send me this collection, I totally would have bought it because it's adorable. Okay, which side should I use? Wait, I want to check if I have enough papers yet. Did anybody keep track for me? I stopped counting. Okay, so I'm making 30 Valentine's Day cards, which I know is a little ambitious, but we're going to make it work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, now I cut way too many. That's okay, I'll just use my favorites. I got a little distracted and just was having fun cutting pretty papers. Maybe we'll make some more. Whatever, we'll see what happens. Okay, so cut all of those papers so that they'll fit on the front of these card bases that I have. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just adhere them all down, and I'm going to do one step at a time, just adhering all of these on the front of these card bases, and then we'll do the next step. So like I said earlier, when I make cards, Christmas cards, Valentine's Day cards, any type of card, I really like to do it like this, where it's like one step at a time. Like fold all the card bases, then do all of these, then move on, you know. But, you know, doesn't matter how you do it. You could do one card at a time too if that makes you happy. This makes me happy, so that's what I'm going to do. Anybody else making cards with me? Guys, have any questions? Because it's easier to talk if there's people asking me questions or saying things. Okay, by the way, look at this gold foil on here. It's so nice. I'm not sure if the camera's really picking that up, but it's so pretty. Yeah, the camera's kind of picking it up. Kind of just looks shiny, but the gold foil is super pretty. Laura says making cards in batches is great idea. I always do one at a time and it takes forever. Yeah, I used to do cards that way too, Laura, but I just found like it was so frustrating to make one card at a time, and it's easier to do one step like this. And especially if you kind of follow a formula, which I do, I follow a formula for my cards. I mean, not all the time. Sometimes I do different things, but I generally like to follow a formula of how I create them. And they're all different because I'm using different supplies. But if you follow a formula like this, it makes making batch cards like this super easy. So, also some of these are not perfectly straight, and I am going with it because no stress. By the way, I'm using my hot glue gun today. I was gonna use score tape, but then I thought it would take me forever to try to use score tape on all these cards. And honestly, for a live video, I didn't think any of you would want to sit and watch me. This is dirty, I don't know why. I didn't think any of you would want to sit and watch me use score tape on 30 cards. Instead, it was easier knocking stuff over. It was easier to make cards using using my hot glue gun. I got something on my desk. Sorry, guys. Okay, who else is working on cards? Let's see. Lynn says she's making birthday cards. Altier Vintage Rose wants to know, what size do you make cards? Normally I do a smaller size, but today I'm doing a bigger size. I got this package of card bases from Recollections. It's a value pack, and it comes with 50 cards and envelopes, and they are 5.5 by 6 inches. 5.5 by 6 inches, or 12.7 centimeters by 16.5 centimeters. That's the size I'm working on today. So it's slightly bigger than a normal card, I would say. I usually do 4 1/4 by 5. I think that's like is that A2? I don't know, I'm not up on the card lingo. Grab some more glue here. Mrs. RHB77 So, do you have a favorite card maker on YouTube? I have a couple favorites. It's kind of hard to pick a favorite when they're all so good, but there are some really incredible card makers on YouTube. Sorry, let me do this, and then I'm gonna look because I don't want to forget any. But I really love watching Jennifer McGuire make cards. I mean, she's pretty famous, so if you like card making and you look up card making, you're gonna find Jennifer McGuire because she's pretty epic. One of the things I like about Jennifer McGuire, and even if you're not a card maker, you might enjoy watching her, because I know some of the people watching my channel are more scrapbookers or project lifers, but I would say even if you're a scrapbooker or project lifer, you might like Jennifer McGuire's channel. Because she just shows techniques and how to use supplies and stuff like that, which I really love. Like, I always learn things. Every single time I watch one of her videos, I learn something. She's just so talented. So, I think that if you want to watch a YouTuber, she would be a good one to watch. I also, let me think, who else makes good cards? I also really like watching Carissa Wiley. Is that how you say your name? Carissa Wiley, Carissa Wiley. She makes really pretty cards. They're always like so stunning. And she's got like 25,000 YouTube followers too, so you know she's good when. So I would watch her. I would say those are probably my two favorites on YouTube. Can't think of any other ones now. Sometimes when I have to think on the top of my brain like this, it's bound to leave me forgetting somebody. And there's probably going to be somebody that I'm like, oh, I can't believe I forgot. But their cards are super cute. But I would start with those two because they're both super talented. Okay. Let's see what else people are saying. This is such a cute piece of paper. Oh my gosh, I love this paper. It's got like peaches and pears and strawberries that are smiling. And I just put this paper on super crooked. Okay, I think I can fix it. Do you follow a formula? The Organized Mist says. For card making, yes. So the formula, I'm going to show it to you today. It's super easy. But it's generally like using a plain card base like this, sticking a mat of paper down like this, and then adding journaling cards, scraps, or embellishments on top of that. That's generally the idea. My hot glue gun is not being super cooperative today. Not sure why. It's not heating up fast enough. Josemary Flores is here, and I love her. Hey, Josemary. By the way, you should check out memorylane.scrapbookstore.com. That's where all these supplies came from. And use the coupon code Tori20 to get 20% off. I know I said that earlier, but I would hate for somebody to go to the store and buy something like this adorable crepe paper main squeeze collection and not get 20% off. That would be really sad. Ruth says those are my favorite too. Those YouTubers? Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Okay. Did you guys notice that I have a pink hot glue gun? I used to have a white one, and I still have that, but I saw a pink one in the store, and I was like, have to get it. And it's so cute. Where they nap, I craft. That's cute. When they nap, I craft. Love that. Says hello. Hey there. We are making Valentine's Day cards together. And I'm currently working on 30 cards all at one time, because that's how I roll. And there are some other people here today who are making birthday cards and other types of cards too. And don't forget, guys, if you're crafting with me, use the hashtag crafting with Tori on Instagram to enter the giveaway, because, again, I would hate for you to miss that. We're going to give you 1 week to enter the giveaway. Memory Lane Scrapbook Store is going to do a giveaway, and I'm going to pick a couple people to send a Valentine's Day card to. You'll get one of the ones that you're literally seeing me make here. Ruth says she just changed her name because it was a tongue twister. Yeah, I appreciate that. It makes it easier for chatting when I can say people's names. Sometimes people's names are just really hard, and I feel really bad because I want to give them a shout out, but I just like honestly can't say their name. It's kind of mean. I don't know. Oh, this paper is so cute. Every single one I stick on there, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. I think Josemary, you're in California, aren't you? Or New Mexico? Which one? She's over there. Is it warm where you are, Josemary? We were talking earlier about how cold it is in Toronto, and then some of the other people were telling me how cold it is in Kansas and Amsterdam, Germany. Bum, bum, bum. Can you guys hear that? This hot glue gun is so loud. Never had a hot glue gun that makes noise before. Also, I have another question for you guys. Do you use a hot glue gun when you're making cards, or do you use something else? Or do you not make cards? Do you make other things? For a couple weeks. And then I'm going on a cruise. I'm going on Jen and Tracy, like Crafty Jen Scow and Tracy Claiborne's crafty cruise. It's like a scrapbooking cruise on Royal Caribbean. So you like scrapbook and cruise at the same time, if that makes sense. And I am super psyched about it. I love it. And that is leaving, when do we leave for that? Let me look at my calendar for a sec. It's a couple weeks after I get back from Florida. So I get back from Florida on the 20th, so next Saturday. And then I'm leaving for the cruise on the 9th, and then the cruise leaves Florida on the 11th, I think. And then I'll get back from the cruise on the 23rd. I'm really excited about it. I wish I could go right now. I think the waiting is always the hardest part for anything. Always the hardest part. Let's see what people are saying. Oh, the chat box filling up with good chats. Okay, let's see what people are saying. When they craft, I nap says she has 2 toddlers, 1 and 2 years old, so she hardly gets to craft because of the little ones. I totally get that. So she only crafts when they're napping, which is why your name is perfect for you. Oh, and she's in California, and it's in the 70s. Oh my gosh, I wish it was 70 here in Toronto. We were talking earlier about how cold it is in Toronto, and I looked it up. I think it's minus 12 here in Toronto. That's Celsius, though, not Fahrenheit. By the way. Which, by the way, is so confusing. I wish every country used the same weather. I know that that would be silly and impossible, but it will be good one day. But it would probably mean, I don't know. I doubt that the weather, like, we would ever start doing that, because honestly, almost everywhere in the world they use Celsius, but the United States uses Fahrenheit. And I can't really see the United States wanting to change to Celsius. But maybe if everybody else changed to Fahrenheit. I don't know. Maybe that's a silly discussion. Silly thing to even talk about. Because it wouldn't happen. Because then you'd have to tell everybody how to do the math, and people wouldn't want to. It would just be like this never-ending battle. So let's be honest, it's not going to happen. When I craft that they nap, says that she makes cards. All she makes is cards. Well, cards are pretty awesome. When I first started crafting, I did Project Life and cards, and now I do everything. Coach Paula05 says she makes layouts 12 by 12 and occasional pocket pages. I love 12 by 12. I haven't made 12 by 12 layout in a while, and I miss it. As soon as these cards are done, I'm going to be finishing up my day in the life album, and then I'm going to make some 12 by 12 pages because I miss it like crazy. Ruth says she makes cards and does Project Life. I want to know your guys' Project Life plans. Those of you who do Project Life, tell me what are your plans for 2018. Have you decided? Have you started? Do you have a plan? Are you changing it? I am thinking, I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking, then you guys can tell me what you think about my thoughts. I am thinking that I'm going to do Project Life this year in 9 by 12. I'm going to change it up and do 9 by 12 instead of 12 by 12. I've done 12 by 12 all the time, but sometimes it just feels too big. It's kind of intimidating. And I love the 6 by 8 size that I used for my December daily, but 6 by 8 feels kind of too small. So I kind of want something like in between 12 by 12 and 6 by 8. And I feel like 9 by 12, is that the size I said? Yeah. I feel like 9 by 12 is a good, like, in between. Does that make sense? Yeah, 9 by 12. I think that's my plan. I ordered a 9 by 12 album, so I guess we'll see when it gets here whether or not I like that size. And I guess worst case scenario, if I have some extras, so I'm just going to make some more cards. Why not? You guys are here. You're a captive audience. You're not going anywhere. Or at least I hope not. And I want to send you guys some cards, so if I make extras, then I'll have cards to send to people who enter the giveaway on Instagram using the hashtag craftingwithtori. So maybe I'll give away 5 cards. Yeah, a lot of people are excited about my cruise. Well, I mean, I think they're excited for me. A scrapbook cruise sounds fantastic. Yeah, I'm actually really excited about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've never been on a cruise, first of all. I've also never been on a scrapbooking cruise. Well, obviously, if I've never been on a cruise, I've never been on a scrapbook one. But I think if you're going to go on a cruise, a scrapbook cruise, or a crafty cruise, I think you don't have to scrapbook. I think you could, like, make cards or something like that. If you were going to go on a cruise, a scrapbooking or crafting one would be the kind of one I would want to go on. That's for sure. And I love Tracy and Jen, so I'm excited about that part too. Let's see. Flexibility 07s would like to know if I'll do a vlog from there. I'm thinking about it. Would you guys like to see a vlog of my cruise? Like, whether it's like a video vlog. I don't know if I'll vlog every day, but maybe I'll do one vlog that shares all of it. I don't know. I haven't decided. But would you guys want to watch a vlog from my crafty cruise? Like, I can take you guys with me to Puerto Rico and Labadee, Haiti, and St. Martin. That would be fun. Crafty cruise. Vlog, like video blog. Would you guys watch that? It's a lot of work to edit vlogs, so I only want to make it if it's actually something that I think you guys will want, or if you guys actually tell me that you want it. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Ruth wants to know, what do you take with you on a scrapbooking cruise? Well, I know that they're hosting some classes, so Jen and Tracy told us what things to bring for the classes, like the class kits. And then I'm going to be bringing a couple projects to work on. I'm thinking that I'm going to bring my sister's wedding album and work on her wedding album on the cruise. I'm not going to be able to film my layouts, But I mean, I can always do a layout share when I get back. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to work on my sister's wedding album. Because I can bring just what I need for that project instead of bringing like a bunch of random stuff. I'd rather bring like one project and a bunch of supplies for that one project than a bunch of random things. I don't know. That's kind of where I am. Okay. So we've made 35 cards instead of 30, but that's okay. Okay. Step 1, done. Well, I guess step 1 was folding the card bases. So that'll be step 1. Step 2 was cutting all of the papers, and step 3 was gluing those all down. So now what I'm going to do is I have a bunch of scraps from cutting. Here too. I have a bunch of scrap papers from cutting all of those down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if any of these pieces will coordinate or look good on here. Some of them are pretty busy, so I'm not sure. But then some of them are not as busy. Like this one, this paper is not super busy. So I think you could take something like that and stick it on there and it'll still look really cute. I'm going for the eclectic look on purpose. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm going to use that one. So I'm going to use some of the scraps and add them to the cards just for the next layer here. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to read some of your comments because I got a lot of comments. So Altier Vintage Rose wants to know if it's a vacation, and she told me to enjoy. It is a vacation. I haven't been on a vacation in a while. I'm going to Florida for work, but the cruise is definitely a vacation. A couple of people asked me if I was teaching any classes on the cruise, and I'm like, no, I am not. And part of me is kind of glad because it wouldn't really be a vacation if I had to. Well, I guess it would still kind of be a vacation because it's a cruise, so you're going to have a vacation. But it's not really a vacation for me if I had to work the whole time. So I'm kind of glad that I'm just going as a participant. This is so cute. I'm just going to like pick up and see what coordinates, and if it coordinates, I'm going to stick it on there. And then we'll add embellishments and things like that afterwards to take it up a notch too. Ooh, that's pretty. Honestly, all of these paper coordinate. See, that's another bonus of making cards with one collection, is you know that all the papers coordinate. So even if you're not like super good at deciding what goes together, everything coordinates. So you will be fine. Just use papers from one collection and you'll be fine. By the way, if you're just joining us, because I know there's a couple people who just popped on, this is the Crate Paper Main Squeeze collection, which I got from MemoryLaneScrapbookStore.com. Let's see. That's kind of cute. Yep, this one. Let's see. When They Craft I Nap says she hasn't done Project Life or any scrapbooking in the last 2 years. Well, didn't you tell me that you have like 2-year-old? Doesn't surprise me that you haven't been busy. You've got 2 toddlers. Like, girl, you must be running around busy following them all over the place. I think it would be hard for me to scrapbook too if I had 2 little kiddos like that. Also, if I don't talk at the same time, it's because it's kind of hard to talk and think at the same time. She says, but she is journaling and printing her pictures and organizing them by date. That's awesome. That means that one day when you have a little more time, maybe when your kids are in school, then you'll be able to actually like maybe scrapbook them. This would look really cute on there, but remember this was the paper that I cut down that was the wrong size. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim it down a little bit more, and I'll do like a mat on top of a mat. Now that paper's stuck in there. That'll be cute on there like that. Flexibility07's asking if I've ever watched Inky Quill. She's doing 9x12 Project Life. And she has a lot of great process videos. I have watched her occasionally. I haven't watched her a lot recently. I'm not sure why. I've just been really busy. And we have a different style, I think. I mean, maybe I don't have a different style than her. I kind of feel like I have a different style than her, so I haven't watched her recently. But I will go watch some of her, oh, that's kind of fun. It's like the opposite. So I'm going to use that. I haven't watched her recently, but I do know that she does 9x12. So thanks for mentioning that and reminding me. And I'm going to go watch some of her 9x12 process videos and see how she puts them together. That's a good idea. Thanks for mentioning that. By the way, you could put some of the papers this way too. So far, everything, I kind of like it this way, but I mean, this is super cute. I could just put it the other way. Ugh, this is such a cute paper. A couple people will say yes, they would like to see a vlog from the cruise. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you guys want to see it. Okay, that sounds like a fun idea. I got it kind of crooked, but that's okay. I'm also a big believer that if you make something and it's crooked or whatever, just keep going. It'll be fixed in the end. It'll all look fine. Don't stress yourself out. Oh, I'm going to make this one like this. Yep. I think I'm going to do that. Or like this way. I think up and down would be cute. Make some cards going different directions just for the hell of it. AKA just for the fun of it. Oh my gosh, I love this collection so much. It's so pretty. Thank you so much, Josemary from Memory Lane Scrapbooks, for sending this to me. It's such a cute collection. What paper should I use on here? This one. This one. Ugh, this one. Look at these peaches and pears and whatever they're called and strawberries. They're so cute. I'm having a hard time thinking and talking at the same time today. Sorry about that. Normally I'm okay. Today I feel kind of... Ooh, you know what? I'm actually going to just put a little bit of white paper on there, which is actually just the back of that same piece of paper, but I'm going to put it like that, and I think just a little bit of white. Talk amongst yourself when I stop talking. That way, if I forget to say something, you're having a discussion anyways. But there we go. That's why I do voiceovers. Oh, this is upside down. No, it's not. I did it the right way. It's okay. I haven't actually stuck any words or anything on, so it's okay. We can fix something if we do it backwards. Ruth wants to know if I have any tips for how to pair different colors together. She's a beginner crafter, and she keeps having trouble with that. Yeah, I think if you're beginning to craft, that can be kind of challenging in the beginning. So I think my main tips for you, Ruth, would be like try to go with colors in the same color family to start. And by color family, I mean like pinks and reds go together. Like warm colors and cool colors. I would try to stick with all warm colors or all cool colors. So like pink, red, yellow, orange are warm colors, and then then green, blue, purple are cool colors. So that might be one idea if you're struggling putting colors together. Another idea, like I said, is to go with one collection. So kind of like how I'm only using the Crepe Paper Main Squeeze collection here. It's kind of helping because I know that all the colors will coordinate, like they'll go together. Instead of me having to think on my feet as much. And I kind of just pick it up and see, do I like the way it looks? Do I not like the way it looks? And if I like it, I stick it down. If I don't like it, then I move on. I don't know, that kind of helps. Another tip that I would have for you if you are struggling putting colors together is take a paper like this that has multiple colors on it. So you can see it has pinks and blue and red. And if you're making cards, like try to pick items and embellishments that pick up on the colors that are already here. I also have a Pinterest board that is like literally just colors. Like it's all my favorite like color combinations. And if I'm ever having like a challenging day putting color combinations together, what I will do is go to that Pinterest board and look up a color scheme and use that to guide my creations. The camera kind of looks a little blurry to me, so I'm just gonna see if I can focus it. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure if that's actually helping. Also, it says that it's gonna run out of battery. Sorry, just give me a sec. Maybe that's better. Okay, I think it's a little bit better. Dinner ready. Bye, those of you going to eat dinner. Yum, yum. Enjoy your dinner. I hope those tips helped. If you have any other questions like that, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Oh, this is so cute. It's funny, on my computer it says a different number than my phone does. My phone tells me that there's 15 or 20 people watching. I can't remember what it said a minute ago. And then my computer says there's only 7 or 10 people watching, like keeps going in between. That's so funny. I'm obviously filming on my phone, but watching what you guys are watching on my computer so that I can make sure that I'm in frame and stuff. It's kind of hard to be in frame, like to make sure that you're in frame when you're crafting like this. So I just want to make sure that I'm kind of in frame here. I know that sometimes I go off, so sorry about that. Anybody else doing anything fun today? I know somebody told me that they were supposed to be at a crop today and then the crop got canceled. Wonder if it got canceled for weather. I feel so bad. I would hate it if you were supposed to go to a crop and it got canceled. Well, this is kind of like a crop. You can create and listen to chatting and just chat with me. It's kind of fun. Do I want any of these? Nope. I don't have that many more pieces of scrap left, so not all of them I think would look pretty. So some of them will have a scrap piece of paper on there and some of them will not. That is the formula for today, if you're making cards. Obviously, I could go cut more paper, but that seems like a lot of work when I already have these pieces here. So that's not happening. That one's not so bad. Like this one with the hearts. See, it's the same colors, it's just a different pattern. So it works. There's a little bit of blue on here. So I'm just gonna trim that down. Lynn says it's like a crop but with less junk food. Yeah, I don't even have any junk food with me. I could go downstairs and find something to eat, but that's a long way to go, and then I'd have to leave you guys all alone. And that doesn't seem very nice. I guess if you were at your own house, you'd have to have junk food at your house to be able to have junk food. Ooh, that looks nice on there. By the way, some of these strips I'm putting in the middle, some I'm putting at the bottom. I'm kind of just changing it up. And I figure later when I add the embellishments and the other things on there, we'll just make it work. Like Tim Gunn always says, make it work. That's how I kind of am going here. Use what looks pretty, and then we will see what we have afterwards. And in the end, the cards will all look great. I promise. Oh my gosh, I love this paper. That's cute. It's the same color as that little pear. I just need to trim a little bit off this too. Some of these strips actually feel a little big to me, so you could trim them down so that they're only like 1 1/4 inch instead of 1 1/2. And just to have something a little different on there would be cute. I don't really go to crops. I know a lot of people only scrapbook at crops, or some people just like really love them, but I don't really go to them. I don't like scrapbooking with other people. That's so rude. I mean, I do, obviously, because I'm on here talking to you guys while I'm scrapbooking, but I'm more of an introvert, so it's easier for me to like scrapbook in my bedroom and you guys are on the internet than it is for me to like go to a place where there's people and try to think of things to say and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Oh, I wish I had a farmer's market. Wednesday Nap Crafts is saying that she is going to the farmer's market today. But I wish they had a farmer's market, but also it's like really cold here, so I don't know if the farmers would even have anything to sell at the farmer's market. If that makes sense. Okay, I've got 3 more pieces of paper. I'm going to see if they match on any of these cards. Oh, that will look cute on there. Dum dum dum. Might use that one on there. This one is just being unloved, apparently. Yep, I don't want to use it anywhere. Okay, so some of them will have that strip of paper on them, and then some of them will not. It's funny, the camera's actually like really delayed. I think I'm about like a minute ahead of you guys. So if it seems like I'm talking about something, I don't know, at the wrong time, that's because the camera's a little delayed. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so I have all those card bases done, and I'm just gonna put, oh, I didn't even use it. I had brought out these border punches thinking that I could use them, and I completely forgot about them. But you know what? We don't have to use them every day, so, or every time I make cards, so it is okay. But you could use border punches on some of those papers. So I'm just going to put that to the side for a second. There was one more cut apart paper here that I wanted to cut apart. This one was, it's the same cut apart paper as the 12 by 12 that I cut apart at the beginning, I'm pretty sure, but it's in the 6 by 6 size. So I'm just going to cut it down because I think these little squares, these little rectangles will be cute on some of the cards, so I'm just going to trim that down. Reem, I do not know how to say your name, is wondering where I got these stickers from. So these stickers, and actually everything I'm using today are from the Main Squeeze collection by Crate Paper. And I got all of them at memorylane.scrapbookstore.com. And if you are going to go shopping at memorylane.scrapbookstore.com, make sure you use the coupon code TORI20, TORI20, like 20, and you'll get 20% off your purchase, TORI20. memorylane.scrapbookstore.com, all one word, and the coupon code is TORI20. And this is the Crate Paper Main Squeeze collection. And I looked this morning, and she still had, Josemary still had some of the Main Squeeze collection left. So I would head over there because look at these stickers. They're so cute. And the papers I've been using, and these are cute too. Oh, I can't wait to use them. And I've got the ephemera over here too that I pulled out. I'm going to use some of those on my Valentine's Day cards too. So I can't wait. I'm just going to trim apart this little cut apart paper from the 6x12 or the 6x6 paper pad, which I was also using. Danielle is here. Hey Danielle, thanks so much for joining me today. We're making Valentine's Day cards, and I'm making I'm making a ridiculous number of Valentine's Day cards, we've determined. I started by making 30 Valentine's Day cards, and now I'm making 35 Valentine's Day cards because I cut too much paper. And also, we're doing a giveaway on Instagram. If you use the hashtag craftingwithtori and post a project that you're crafting today or this week while you're watching this video, use the hashtag craftingwithtori on Instagram, and Memory Lane Scrapbook Store is going to do a giveaway. And I am going to send 5 people who use that hashtag a Valentine's Day card that I make today. I might send a few extras depending on how many I actually end up deciding to give away. I love Valentine's Day too. Danielle says she loves it because it's close to her birthday. When's your birthday, Danielle? February what? Wouldn't it be awesome if your birthday was on Valentine's Day? I would love that, because then I get to wear pink and everybody else is wearing pink for your birthday. It's like they're celebrating you. Not really, but kind of. Apparently I didn't do a very good job trimming these down, mostly because I'm on video and I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. I'm hoping that we can finish these cards like in the next half an hour or 40 minutes, because I would like to go get a pedicure. And I know my mom is sitting downstairs wanting to go to get a pedicure too. Maybe she's watching. Hey Mom, if you're watching. She's probably working. Oh, your birthday is February 11th? Yeah, that is close. Oh my gosh, the gold foil on this 6x6 paper pad is so stinking cute. Actually, gold foil, anything is stinking cute, but gold foil on a 6x6 paper pad is especially cute. Okay. So, do any of you guys have kids? Do you make Valentine's Day cards for your kids? That would be fun. Oh, I wish I had children to make Valentine's Day cards for. Okay, so what I have here is I have the 3x4 cards from that cut apart sheet. I'm going to start with those. I have the little versions of each of those that I got from the 6x6 paper pad. And then I have the ephemera from the Main Squeeze collection, which is just so cute. These are going to be so perfect for these cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the 3x4 cards. And I have all my cards over here. And here is my plan to make this super easy. I'm going to pick up a 3x4 card and go through the cards pretty quickly, because I can decide fairly quickly if I like it or not. And I'm going to pick one that I think will coordinate well with that card that I just picked up. And if I find one, then I'll be like, that's the card. and I'm going to adhere it down. So like, I like those two. It would look cute on there. So you could kind of go with the very first one that looks good, or you can kind of do what I'm doing and pulling aside any that you think might coordinate well, and then pick which one is your favorite. It's a fairly fast process for me, but if it's not a fast process for you, then you could just pick. I would say just go with the very first one. But so let's see which one we like the best. I really like this one. But this is kind of fun, and then I could put something else here too. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. So then I just pick which one I want to put it on, and then I decide which way I want the card to go, whether I want it to go vertically or horizontally, and I decide where I want to put this 3x4 card, and then I glue it down. That's the formula for how quick and easy these cards come together. And then what I'll do is I'll add embellishments and goodies afterwards. But I'll basically do all the cards by sticking down 3x4 cards or ephemera, like the bigger pieces of ephemera. And then I'll move on to the smaller pieces of ephemera and stuff like that too. So that is the plan. So look at this one. This one has cherries on it and it says sweet on you. Ugh, so cute. That looks cute there. You could just stop with whichever one looks good, but I'm gonna go through the cards fairly quickly and just kind of pick which ones. Ugh, this is good. Okay, no, I'm gonna put it on this one because it's so cute. It just, oh, it also looks good on there. Oh no, what do I do? Polka dots? Yeah, there. And then I'm gonna stick it down. This one just has a little bit of extra color on it, so I'm just gonna trim it down. So I can't wait to see what projects you guys are creating. So use the hashtag so I can find you. Hashtag crafting with Tori on Instagram so that I can find your projects. Can't wait to see what you guys are creating. It can be any kind of project, BTW. Oh, when they nap, I craft. Also, someone who has commented here is going to enter a second giveaway to win a mystery bag full of crafty supplies. Oh, that's awesome. Make sure you comment then. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Oh, look at this. Happy Valentine's Day. Like, this is like, it's like they made it so that you would be able to make Valentine's Day cards super easy and super quickly. I'm actually going to trim this one down a little bit because I want it to focus on the sentiment. Happy Valentine's Day. And then I'll just pick a card that I think it'll look good on and adhere down. When you guys make cards, do you have a like formula that you go with? Or do you kind of like, do you scrap lift, or I don't know, I'd love to hear how you guys kind of like come up with your ideas. I just find that really interesting to hear how people come up with their, oh, that's so cute on there. Oh my gosh, I love that paper. I can't decide. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Go with your first instinct, Tori. If you like it, stick it down. Ah, so cute. So cute, so cute. Honestly, Crepe Paper outdid themselves with this Main Squeeze collection. It's so stinking adorable. I just love it. I'm going to do one this way. That'll be cute. I like to mix it up. Some cards will be horizontal and some will be vertical. Different ways, you know. Keep it fun. This one just says XOXO, which is a nice sentiment. And honestly, if you go through all the cards and there's not one that you like with it, like, that's okay. You don't have to force yourself to use the card. This is supposed to be fun, right? So, like, I'm not sure if any of them will look good with this part at the top. So then another option is there a part of the card that you can, like, trim down to make work? Then you can do that too. I'm moving very quickly, so sorry. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. What I'm going to do is I really like this part down here that says XOXO, and I'm not crazy about this piece up here. So I'm just going to cut it off and then use just that, and then it'll go with any of the cards because it's just black and white. It'll coordinate really well. Just trim, trim, trim. And you can put that in your scrap bin and use it for later. Okay. Let's see. This one will be good. Right on the front of there. Love it. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Stick it on. And then I'm going to add embellishments and stuff later. But right now I'm just using these adorable 3x4 cards from the cut apart sheet. Oh my gosh, this little llama. Is that a llama? It says Te amo, which I think in Spanish means I love you, or somebody who speaks Spanish, tell me the detail. Te amo. I love you, I think. I'm going to stick that in the middle. Sometimes I go in the middle, sometimes I go in the left or the right. Honestly, I don't think you can screw it up. Just stick it down. And the truth is that whoever gets your card is just going to be thankful that you gave them a card. Like, I think sometimes as crafters, we're too hard on ourselves. Like, and people who get handmade cards are like, oh, that's so cute. And we're like, yeah, I didn't really like the way it turned out. Well, stop being so hard on yourself. Because the people who get the cards probably love them. You know? So we have to give ourselves some grace and stop being so hard on ourselves. Because honestly, every card that I've ever made, if I thought it didn't look good, I gave it to somebody. And then as soon as I gave it to them, they were like, thank you so much. It means so much to me that you would give me a card. And they don't even mind that it's not perfect. And even if it's not perfect and they know it's not perfect, like, they're still going to think it's kind of you that you gave them a card, you know? So we need to give ourselves some grace and be like, it's okay that it's not perfect. What do you think? Do you give people cards that you don't love sometimes, and then their reaction kind of shows you that it's okay to give them a card or to give somebody a card even if it's not like the perfect. I don't know what to do with this journaling card. Here we go. Okay, let's see what people are saying. Laura says she just keeps crafting or adding things until she likes it, and that's kind of my rule of thumb too. If you don't like it, you're not done. That's what Tim Holtz always says when he's talking about distress oxide inks. I actually thought about using the distress oxide inks, and I have them here today beside me. And maybe we'll go back and add some. Ooh, we could add some afterwards, like around the edges. He always says if you don't like it, it means you're not done. And with distress oxide inks, that's totally what it means. I like you lots. Aw, that's sweet. Ugh, this is going on this card because it's so stinking cute. These little hearts just have my heart. They're so adorable. I love them so much. Like I said 900 times in this video, that's my favorite paper. Chrissy's saying she struggles with layouts on cards and she loves how the formula works. Yeah, it's kind of fun, Chrissy, isn't it? I hope that it helps you craft. Like, I hope it helps inspire you and helps make making cards a little easier for you, because that's my desire. Like, I've always said that my hope for Instagram would be that I would inspire people, so I aspire to inspire. So if it inspires, yeah, a lot of people are saying they love how cute it is too. And yes, te amo means I love you. She only knows Laura only knows a few Spanish phrases though. Yeah, and she agrees. People don't notice the flaws. We notice the flaws and nobody else notices them. So, like I said, give yourself some grace. Look at this. Hey there, honey. It's a little honey bear. Oh my gosh. That is so stinking cute. Hey there, honey. Ugh. I would love to get a Valentine's Day card from somebody if it looked like that, and even if it wasn't perfect. Let's put this one on the left. So, left, right, middle, mix it up. You're my main squeeze. That's cute. Just trim this one down a little bit. I'm basically just trimming it down if I feel like there's too much excess, like random, it's not random, but too much excess around the edges. Then I just trim it down a little bit to go on the card. Oh, that's cute. Okay, there you go. I need another glue stick. I've gone through like 6 today. We're killing it. Okay, now that I have all of the 3x4 cards from the cut apart sheet done, I'm gonna go with these same little pieces. So that they're the same design, but they're small. Okay, and I'm gonna use those on here next. And I'm also going to use some of the ephemera. So I really wanted to try to use some of the bigger pieces of ephemera to start. Like, there's some really big pieces here, and some of them are just so cute that I want to try to use some of those too. So I might use some of those before I get to this, but like, look at this pineapple. That needs to go on somewhere because she's just adorable. Ugh, look at that. So cute. Go with your first gut. If it looks cute, do it. Stick it down. Adorable. Okay. I think I've gotten about half the cards done so far. I love this one. Love you with the gold glitter. Just see which card. Hopefully you guys can still see. I'm still on camera. See if this looks good anywhere. I know some of them are a little busy, so if you're feeling like it's a little busy, that's okay. They're still gonna look cute regardless, so I like it on there. I like it on there. I like it on there. Okay, what do we think? The plaid, the black and white. I think plaid. Like it, stick it. I'm gonna stick it down here. Okay, let's see what people are saying. Danielle says the cards are coming out so cute. Thanks, Danielle. I agree. I'm really happy with the way they're looking. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It says, I woof you. With a dog. Ugh. So cute. Honestly, that dog can go on any card because he's stinking adorable. I'm going to stick him on there. It's kind of busy, but he pulls you in because he's so cute. I woof you. Oh my gosh. That is the cutest thing ever. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's cute. Happy Valentine's Day. That's classy. Maybe for like a card for like my mom or something. That would be cute on there. Maybe. Honestly, I think this Happy Valentine's Day could work on any of the cards because it's just so, like, simple. I'm going to put it on this lip card. I've got cards falling all over the place. So much for an hour. Okay, there we go. Oh gosh, we make a great pair. Oh my gosh. I love that so stinking much. What card should that go on? That is so cute. Oh gosh, we make a great pair. All of these sentiments from the Crepe Paper Main Squeeze collection are so perfect for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna put it on here. Oh gosh, we make a great pair. Like little cute puns from pears. Pear puns! Thank you, Crepe Paper, for making my day. These are so cute. Thank you, Memory Lane Scrapbooks, for letting me scrapbook with these gorgeous products. Ooh la la. That's cute. It's a little busy, so I'm not sure if it's going to work on any of these cards because it's kind of busy. I do like it though. No go. No go. Okay, that one is going in the not being used pile. Oh my gosh, you're a llama fun. That's cute. Okay, you guys have so many comments. Okay, Coach Paula says, I don't do cards, but my family is the same way with my layouts. I can see all the flaws, but they love when they get the finished scrapbooks. Your cards are looking great. Thanks, Coach Paula. You're a great coach. This card, You're a Llama Fun, is so cute. It's going to look so cute on here. I'm just going to stick it down. I need a different adjective. Adorable. It's so adorable. I feel like I keep saying so cute. Happy Valentine's Day. That's sweet. I think that would look cute on there. So it could go in the corners, in the middle. I think I'm going to stick it in the middle. And I feel like this tag needs something coming out the top. So talk amongst yourself while I grab some ribbon or something. I don't want it to be just plain. And I've got a whole jar of random ribbons. And I might as well stick it in there while I'm working. I have no idea where these ribbons come from, so please don't ask me. I mean, you can ask, but I just don't know the answer. So do I want to just have it like kind of sticking out like that? Yes. Scissors. Just gonna tie it and then adhere it down. Just nice to have a little texture on the top of there. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Okay. Ribbon for the win. There's actually some other tags, so while I have the ribbon out, I might as well do all of the tag ones, because I think all of the tags I'll use a little bit of ribbon for. Let's see, that's a tag, that's a tag, it's a tag. Oh my goodness, just saw this little raccoon. Be mine. Ugh, stinking adorable. A guitar. It's cute. Okay, so I've got a bunch of tags here, so I'm gonna do those ones first, just because I've got the ribbon out. I like this I love you. I think it could go on any of these cards. It's kind of small though, so I don't know if it, this is a good one. It's gonna go there. And should it have pink ribbon? Got a bunch of this pink ribbon. Again, I'm not sure where it came from. Just cut a piece of it and tie it in there. Laura's saying thinking too much will make you hesitate. Yeah, you're right. And it'll make it too difficult for me to like decide what I want to do today. So, and I was really hoping to make all of these cards in like an hour or two. Keep it quick. Vertical or horizontal? Horizontal. Obviously you have to do some thinking, but I think sometimes it's better to just go with your gut. That's so cute. Oh, I love the ribbon. It's adding such a nice like detail to the cards. All the feels. I have all the feels about this collection. It's a good way to sum up all the feelings about the cuteness. This one is totally crooked and it's driving me crazy, but I'm gonna fix it somehow. All the feels looks cute on there. I don't think I want to use the pink ribbon though. Maybe some of this. I don't know what this is. It's kind of like thread-ish. I'm gonna do a bow. Let's see. I was trying to read a comment. So Daisy wants to know if the strip on the cards is the remainder strip from the 6x6 papers, and it is. Yep. So I cut the 6x6 papers down to 4.5, and then the remainder piece that is across here are all of the extra pieces left over from those 6x6 paper pads. So I'm totally using my scraps here and making it work. Great question, Daisy, for those who might have missed that. Chrissy's saying, yeah, she could spend hours working on one card because she thinks too much. So, we are avoiding thinking today. People will be like, what did you do today? You'll be like, well, I watched Tori's live video and she told me not to think anymore. It's a little missing the point, but you know. It's kind of cute. It's not sitting the way I want it to sit, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the tag down and then I'm going to glue the bow where I want it. That's a win. Like sometimes if you have a bow and it's not sitting where you want it to sit, just kind of glue it in place, if that makes sense. So like it looks kind of cute, but it's shifting all over the place. So I just put a little dollop of glue here, and then I'm going to just stick the bow in that dollop of glue, and it'll kind of hold it in place so it's not all over the place. Oh, that's so cute. Laura loves my scissors. Thanks so much, Laura. Okay, these are American Crafts scissors. They are like the best scissors ever in the entire world. In the entire world, the best scissors. Hey there, honey bear. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Hey there, honey bear is going to go on this card here with a little bit of pink ribbon. Just for fun. Are you guys liking the ribbon? I am. It's making me happy. Everybody's liking the idea of not thinking. Okay, so I know there's a couple people on here who've been with me the whole time, so I really appreciate it, so thank you. But then I know there's a couple people who just popped on, so I just want to reiterate that I'm using the Crepe Paper Main Squeeze collection. I got it from Memory Lane Scrapbook Store. If you're going to buy something at Memory Lane Scrapbook Store, use the code Tori10 to get 20% off. I think that code works all the time, actually, so. I was going to do a little bow, but I don't love it, so I'm just going to tie it and keep it loose. Oh, and also there's a giveaway, so make sure you leave a comment to enter the giveaway, or go onto Instagram and use the hashtag craftingwithtori. You can post all this week, show me what you made, and you'll enter the giveaway. You light my life. Ugh. So adorable. So adorbs, as they would say. Okay, let's see what card this is going to go on. Whoops. Flung it across the room. Looks cute there. Looks cute there. Looks cute. Just picking, picking, picking. I'm thinking that You Light My Life shall go here. And I'm going to use some of this ribbon. It's kind of, I can't find the end. Okay, here's the end. It's kind of like a burlap. And I'm going to use my tiny attacher to staple it on there. I cut way too much. That's okay. I'm just going to take a little piece of it like that and then use my tiny attacher to staple it on the top. And then trim it so it's a better size. One that way, one that way. And I'll put it that way. Super cute. I love this tag. Yeah, a lot of people, I think, like ribbon, but they don't use it enough. So I think it's a good reminder for us to use our ribbon. I agree. I think we all need to use our ribbon a little bit more. Okay, so this one says, I'm over the rainbow for you. And I'm kind of thinking I'm going to stick two of the tags together. Like that. Maybe? Yep. And I'm going to stick it on the card where I put the piece of paper down crooked. Because I think if I put this on here kind of crooked too, it'll distract you from the fact that the strip back there is crooked. And I'm going to give it to a boy and he will not even notice. I'm going to use some of this burlap through both of the tags. And I'm thinking I'll tie a ribbon. I'll tie the ribbon into a bow. One bunny ear, two bunny ears. There we go, that's cute. And I'm gonna glue it down so that it stays where I want it to stay. that'll give you the gist of it. Trim the extras off a little bit. And then glue the big tag down first. Here. And again, we're doing it a little crooked to cover up the fact that I put the strip of paper crooked. And then I'm going to just swing the little one to the side a little bit so it kind of offsets it a little. And then we have the bow up there. Sweet on you. Ugh, that's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Sweet on you will look sweet here. And for this one, I'm going to use a little pink ribbon, a little bit of this white ribbon, like 2 pieces of ribbon that are different textures, because I think it'll be fun to have different textures. Now, I've never done that before where I've used 2 different types of ribbon together like this, but I was recently watching YouTube and Amy Gretchen was on there. Does anybody follow Amy? And she was doing this for her December daily where she took 2 pieces of ribbon or 3 pieces of ribbon even, like different weights of ribbon, and tied them together, and oh my gosh, it was so cute that I was like, I have to do that. Let me show you. Okay. Let me tie it and then I'll show you. Like, look how cute that is with the 2 different pieces of ribbon on there. That's so much texture. Drop my glue gun. Okay guys, this video is going to be, I'm going to go for about 15 minutes more, and then we're going to stop. Okay. I'm just going to trim this down so it looks nice. I love you. That's cute. That'll look nice on this card. This card's a little busy, so nice to go with something a little less busy. And I'll use this burlap. Just like so. Tie it. My mom just texted me, so I need to respond to her text message. Oh, I might have tied it too short. Nope, I didn't. Okay, that's cute. It's like a little short, chubby bow. There we go. This one says XOXO. And it'll be cute on this card with the gold foil. And I'll use some of that pink ribbon. It's the end of it. Might as well use the rest of it. And I'm going to tie it into a bow too. What? Hawaii just had a missile scare? No. Oh, from North Korea? One of the local news said it was a false alarm. Okay, I really hope that was a false alarm. I really hope that was a false alarm. It's probably somebody on the internet trying to scare people. Are you okay? Is it a false alarm? Can somebody look it up and tell me if it was a false alarm? That is really scary, but I really hope it was a false alarm. I need to like go look. I bet it was a false alarm. Or I mean, I hope it was a false alarm. This ribbon is not cooperating. Okay, Laura said she's going to Google it for me. Thanks. Because I don't even know how to talk about this if that's true. Okay, so Daisy said she just checked the news and it said no missile threat. So it must have been a false alarm. Like people must have seen something on the news or something like that. What is this world coming to? Here I am making Valentine's Day cards, and people in Hawaii think that they're getting blown up. Something wrong with this world. The officials say it was a false alarm accidentally sent out. They're probably testing to make sure it worked, and then they accidentally sent out an alarm that scared everybody half to death. Well, I think I'm going to finish up here because I kind of feel like I'm at a loss for words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish these cards. I'm almost done sticking everything on, and I think they're looking really cute, and I'm so glad that I followed this formula. So if you are crafting with me today, or if you watch it back later, please let me know. Leave me a comment. And you can leave me a comment here on YouTube, or you can head over to my YouTube, over to my Instagram channel. Oh my goodness, that's so sad. Everybody's probably so scared. Whoever did that is probably gonna get fired. Sorry. Okay, guys. I'm almost done here. So make sure you watch it back. Don't forget, if you're gonna buy anything over at memorylane.scrapbookstore.com, like this adorable crepe paper collection, use the coupon code TORI20, so TORI 2020, and you will get 20% off of your purchase, which is awesome. I love that Josemary does that. Thanks, Josemary, by the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish these up. I'm almost done. I'm going to add a couple of these little sequins and stickers and goodies and things. And then I'll post a picture over on Instagram, or I'll post a couple of pictures over on Instagram so that you guys can check out the finished products, because I think you might want to see what they ended up looking like, because they're super cute. So check back then over on my Instagram, and I'm gonna just keep on crafting. I know that my mom wants to go get pedicures soon, so I'm going to go do that with her. And I kind of feel a little all over the place now that the internet is ridiculous. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.